If you're watching this, you're probably really broke on the Donut SMP. Or you're really rich and you're just watching it for fun. But either way, I'm going to be showing you the best money making methods to make loads of money on the Donut SMP. I made $1.2 billion in 1 week, and here's how. Once you RTP, you're going to want to find some logs. At this point, we're going to assume you have $0. You're going to find some logs, chop down some trees, and boom, you're done. You have about a couple oak logs, and yeah, you're good right now. You have about a couple oak logs, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be crafting signs. Oops, that was an accident. We're going to be crafting signs. If you didn't know, signs, if we go /auction house sign, they go for about 4,000 each. So we're going to undercut it by about 1,000, and we're going to do 3,000 each sign. We're only going to sell a row of it, just so I can give you a bit of info about it. But look, these instantly sell pretty much. Once we have 20,000, we're going to want to buy an axe. Make sure it has efficiency 2 or above for about $20,000. And you're going to want to do this, but you're going to be doing it 10 times faster. So it's going to be way better. You see, I got that amount in so little time. So all I gotta do this, craft some more signs, and sell them again until you have $1 million. Alright, for our next money making methods, we are going to have to be in an area with sand nearby. So let's just RTP until we find an area with sand. And we found a bit of sand, but that's actually perfect. After you find some sand, you're going to want to sell your pickaxe for about as much as you got it, if not more. And the pickaxe is going to sell in a matter of seconds, trust me. And once your pickaxe sells, your pickaxe sells, you're going to want to buy a shovel. You're going to want it to have about efficiency 5 on it. It's going to cost 100,000, but that's no problem because you have $1 million. So you're going to want to mine up the whole beach, mine up whatever you can, get all of the sand, collect all of it, and we're going to get so rich from this, trust me, you'll see. After you do this, you should have stacks on stacks of sand. You should be doing this for at least 30 minutes. If you can't, then less. If I do /auction house sand for a stack is about $30,000, $12,000. But if we do /order sand, it is way quicker. It might be less, but it's gonna be way quicker, and it's about the same amount. So just from that little thing, I got 13,000. You're gonna have way more sand, so you're gonna have way more money. Or you could sell the sand. It's the same thing because they all go to orders now with the new update. Now, after done this money making method, you should have about $10 million. You're gonna want to sell this for the same price that you got it, or if not more or less. And you're gonna wanna TPA streamers to you, because TPAing streamers is a really good and well-known money-making method around Donut SMP. you're going to want to dig down and build a base. If you didn't know, I already have a home at a base, so I'm just gonna teleport there. Sometimes streamers give up to $500 million per base. Some streamers give 5 million per base. Some only give 1. You're gonna find a good balance between low viewer count, so they're easy to TPA, and good money, so you get good money out of the TPA. You're gonna want to find a good streamer so they don't blow up your base or grief your base. Trust me, I've made that same mistake, and my base got griefed. You're gonna want to make about 50 million with this, and you're also gonna want to you're gonna be wanting to make at least $25 million with this, and you're gonna be attending loot drops too, so you can make more money while you're TPAing streamers. So what we're gonna do for our next money making method is we are going to what was it again? Hold up. What we're gonna be doing for our next money making method is we're going to be what we're gonna be doing for our next money making method is we're going to be sniping. Sniping what, you might ask? Gambles. This is a very unknown money making method in the Donut SMP community, but it also makes hundreds of $1 million an hour. Believe it or not, I've made most of my money doing this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna gamble with streamers. You're gonna pay their absolute minimum. Say their minimum is 1 mil, you're gonna keep on paying it, right? And as soon as you lose 2 times in a row, you're gonna snipe 2 to 3 times in a row. You're gonna snipe and bet a bunch of money, about half of your money. You can do this, but you can do it with a lower amount too. And you're gonna be making a bunch of money from this since their odds are a bit lower. Though statistical, this shouldn't be right, but in reality, it works. Trust me, I've tried it a lot. After you have about 75 million, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be gambling. You're gonna set up your own little gambling base, and you're going to gamble and tell people to gamble with you. You're going to make a lot of money from this, but sometimes you're gonna lose. That's okay. Don't scam players. It's really bad for your reputation. If you ever want to start a YouTube channel or anything, it's really bad for your reputation. So you're gonna gamble with players a bunch and tell them to gamble with you. And every time you lose, you're gonna pay them. Every time you win, which is 60% of the time, you're gonna pay them. The odds are with you. Trust me. 60% to 40% for the viewer. This is because tie equals lose, and since a tie equals lose, that's about 60-40. So what you're gonna want to do when you have $75 million is you're gonna want to get some villagers. You're probably gonna want to see a tutorial or something for this, but I already got villagers. I found a base. So I'm gonna be going to this base, and while I'm in this base, actually I can't even go there, but I'm going to act like I have villagers. I can trade with these villagers if I want to, and I can make lots of money. Make sure that you cure them and stuff, so the trades are way better. Or you can sell these villagers and make loads of money. You're gonna be having about 100 million. Now, I gotta get out of here. I don't wanna get caught. You're gonna have about $100 million. Oh my gosh, you can't see me. What you're gonna do now is you're going to keep on repeating the best money making methods that I've said to do, and you're gonna want to get at least 500 million. Why, you might ask? Why 500 million? Because you're gonna be buying elytras. there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can invest in elytras, or you can flip elytras from auction, but the way I like to do it is I like to order elytras. If you didn't know, orders on elytras are, right now, they're 513 million, but if you auction house elytras, they're 18 million. That's almost $5 million profit for one order flip. It's insane. When you stack it, you'll be making billions. And after you do this, you're going to have, and after you keep on flipping elytras and stuff, you are going to have so much money. You're gonna be richer than all of your friends almost. I'm probably 1,000th on a leaderboard right now, or maybe 3,000 for 5,000, but I'm still in the thousands right now. So that's crazy. You're going to be insanely rich. And if you like this video, subscribe. If you didn't, you don't have to. Don't worry, I'm not forcing you. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. You're an OG, man. If you watched all the way to the end, comment I love turtles. Nobody's gonna know, trust me, and they're gonna be confused if they don't watch the video to the end. But if you want to support me, you can /page Isaiah if you want, or you can subscribe to me. That's always an option. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers concurrently. Once I get to 100 subscribers, immediately after getting 100 subscribers, I'm going to do an insanely huge loot drop. You don't even believe it. One of the biggest loot drops on Don't SMP. $100 million compacted into one loot drop. Wow, look at that sunrise. Perfect. Beautiful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.